Yo, what's up, y'all? So today is gonna be kind of like a two-part review kind of a deal. I've been having this guitar for a minute now, and I've been procrastinating on making a video because I really wanted to like enjoy it and really get to know it. And also, I'm going to review while I'm at it because I just put these strings on, so they're still getting out of tune a little bit. But I got some strings I've been wanting to try forever from the string source or the source. Something. I'm a big Ernie Ball string user guy, and I've been using this for the longest. I use Ernie Ball on every single guitar and bass I have, minus the dingwall because I have to use dingwall strings. But I've been wanting to try some Python strings for a while. Maybe I'll get them and do a review or whatever, but they're expensive. So anyway, so I'm a big Ernie Ball guy. And Ernie Ball has stopped making this light gauge 11 to 52 for some reason. I don't know why. Kind of fucking whack because I don't like trying out new things. Like if I like something, I'm gonna stick to it. I don't wanna deal with anything else. But Ernie Ball has forced my hand, and now I'm trying this. So I don't know about y'all, but I've been wanting a telly for the longest time. I got it right before I released If You See Me Weep. So around that time, right before I recorded that video, I got it. That's why it's there for like a second, even though I didn't technically use it to record that song. I used the Ibanez RG and the Strat. I've been wanting a telly with the humbucker in the bridge and the single in the neck and nothing else in between for a long time. I know like the Fender modern telly exists, but they don't make them anymore because they would have like a humbucker, they would have like a middle and then a lipstick pickup on the neck, and I thought that was really dope as hell. But they're also hard to come by. They don't make them anymore, and the ones I saw on like Reverb, all the good ones are sold, and all the ones with like giant dings on them are like available, and I don't like having giant dings on my guitar. I really take care of my guitars. The only thing that is dinged up is the Mockingbird that I just did a review of, but that was because I did that when I was a little kid. So yeah, I really like my guitars to look in extremely good condition. The oldest guitar I have right there is probably the same age as that BC Rich Mockingbird, and it is in almost pristine condition. Modern Player, Telecaster, whatever it's called, had like vintage tuners, and I hate those things, bro. Those tuners are just annoying. Like having it split open here in the middle like works for bass. It makes sense. Well, at least it's easy to like use like the first 4 string, but once you get to like the B and E string, if you have a wound G, if you don't have a wound G, the last 3 strings are always a hassle to stay on because they don't really grip because it's just smooth. So like I don't understand why that's even a thing. Or why they even continue making those kinds of tuners if they're just really inconvenient. I forgot how I stumbled on this. I think I started following Rabea on YouTube, and then I saw him play this thing, and then that's what pretty much introduced me to Chapman guitars, and I was like, man, those things are badass. But I could never find one to play in person, so I'm a little hesitant to buy something I can't play first. But you know, after following him and like seeing that he looks like he cares about like the things he uses, he's very specific. Like I began like, you know what, if this guy is rocking this guitar and it's his signature, I have to believe that it's gonna be good. And it's also like it was a reasonable ass price. I don't remember how much I got it for. Looking it up now, it's like $780. So like I said, a very respectable price. It's reverse headstock, so the bodywood is alder, the top is flame maple, the finish is satin. The neck is a little chunkier than my Strat, but it's so comfy to the hand. Like even though it's a little thicker, it's a riff machine. It makes you just want to slam some heavy ass riffs. It's a bolt-on. It's saying that the neckwood is dude, I can't pronounce that. I'm just gonna write it somewhere. It's a bolt-on 25.5 scale length. The fretboard is ebony, jumbo size frets, 22 frets. So the neck is mini rails. These are Chapman pickups, mini rail. Like it's a dual rail single coil. That's I guess technically a humbucker. I don't know. Humbucker pickup again, all Chapman. 3-way toggle, push pull, volume tone. The string through body. So another badass thing is it's also very light. It's not very heavy. It has a little cutaway right here, and the pickups are not that bad. But I want something a little more aggressive, and I also want to try out Rabea's bare knuckle. One complaint I do have with this guitar is that this pickup has gotten a little noisy. Like when I split it, you clearly hear like all kinds of noise, and like it's, I mean, obvious when you put it into a single coil mode, but like when I try to throw a gate on it, it starts to destroy the tone. So like if I lessen the gate and I try to play through it, you can still hear that noise in the background, and it's really, really annoying and apparent. It's not like it doesn't really hide in the mix. So I don't know if it's like a problem that I need to take to the shop, and maybe there's something like not soldered right or something along those lines. But that is one of my gripes with this guitar. Otherwise, it sounds great. I mean, I do like the way it sounds otherwise, like looking past that. But if it's gonna be noisy, then I'm just gonna replace it with the bare knuckle, and I haven't really decided which one yet. But oh yeah, and another thing, this fucking jack is so goddamn loose all the time. Like, I have to always tighten it up. It just got loose right now. I totally forgot about that. But other than that, very solid guitar. Two minor things that you can probably get fixed. And also, I'm gonna be switching out the pickups regardless. So I'm also gonna do like a video comparing the Chapman pickup with Rabea's signature bare knuckle, and probably this with like some other bare knuckle, because I'm a big bare knuckle stan. Also, obviously not endorsed, not endorsed, sponsored, whatever you want to call it. No one's paying me. I wish they were, but I just really like this guitar. And if you like find one used and you're just like, man, I wonder what some rando on the internet thinks, well, hopefully this helps you decide whether or not you get it. But I recommend you do, because like the 2 mile things, you just fix it, switch it, change it, make it, customize it, do whatever you want. And with that, let's check out how these pickups sound. Alright y'all, so some of these tones are gonna be from my Helix of just whatever patch I made. If I throw in any plugins, I'll write it down. But other than that, it's gonna be my Helix. And also just, there you go, there goes a noise. Pretty bad. So you know I wasn't lying. But right now, we'll do some humbucking on the rhythm channel, and I'm just gonna go through all the pickups on this heavy ass tone I made on my Helix. And I'm gonna go through all 3 positions, and I'm gonna split it, and then I can show you what it sounds like in single coil, and then we'll just go from there. It's not so apparent on the rhythm tone. Well, I mean, yes it is, but like it kind of hides when I play. So like I can't pause. I'd have to play like super choppy. But yeah, anyway, like I said. So back to the humbucking position. I'm gonna play some chords, and like it's very, very clean. Okay, doesn't sound so great on the neck, but I mean, that's kind of to be expected. I mean, I don't know about you guys if it translates well on YouTube, but I can hear it in the background for sure. Like it does, like you do have to pay attention a little bit, but I mean, it's kind of there regardless. Also, when I'm doing the middle position and split coil mode, I don't know which uh, coils it's doing, whether it's outer or inner or this lower one, but the top one from the, I don't know. I never really looked that up, or I don't think I saw it anywhere either. So, I mean, that's the sound you're gonna get. Here's a lead tone. Okay, so my thoughts. It's a great guitar. Like, it's one of those guitars that, like, when I got it, I instantly started writing some new things just on the Penguin. Things that are pretty much done, but I don't know what I want to do with it vocally. So, even though the instrumentals are done, there's no vocals, there's no lyrics. Yeah, I haven't even started that, but it's all good. I'm releasing something this Thanksgiving, the Thanksgiving Massacre, because someone's got to redo some Thanksgiving music. Check that out on Thanksgiving Day. Follow your boy on Spotify or whatever streaming platform. Actually, they're gonna demonetize smaller people like me, so actually go stream it anywhere else besides Spotify. I don't give a fuck. But if you have Spotify, follow me. Anyway, this thing makes me want to write music. It inspires me. Unlike this guitar over here, which the Dean, thankfully it's not mine. My homeboy let me borrow it. And I talked to him the other day and I was just like, yo dude, like your guitar is a great guitar, but it's like, it's kind of soulless. Like, I don't know, it's a tool and it doesn't inspire. But anyway, back to this guitar. It's great. And the strings, okay, so they feel like Diodario and Ernie Ball had a baby. It feels like an in-between, because like Diodario has like some stuff on the strings that's like too much, and in my opinion takes away from like the characteristics of like something nice and crispy. But it also, like, Ernie Ball to me is like super crispy, has a bite to it, like the moment you put it on the guitar. And like this one does have that feel kind of, but with a hint of like, I don't know if I don't even know if there's anything on the strings. I'm just telling you first impressions. It's my first day, first few hours having the strings on my guitar. But I mean, they're great. Like, I don't mind getting them. It's not like I'm gonna be like, oh, I have to buy specifically this brand because nobody else does it like they do, or it's either this or something shittier. So I'm not disappointed. I'm pretty sure my opinion is kind of like weird because everybody loves Diodario and I'm the one guy that I know out of all my friends that doesn't like him. So take that with how you will. Give him a shot. Like, if you have a guitar set up in a weird tuning, or like the gauges that you prefer are a little bit odd and like it's not very common, this is probably like your best bet. Unless you guys know somebody else, I would like to try something else. Or if there's any other string company that does the same thing and you think is better than this, let me know, because I'm open to trying new strings, at the very least for this tuning, for drop C. The LTD uses a light top, heavy bottoms from Ernie Ball, so that the first three strings can be a lot looser. But this one is just heavy the whole entire time. So yeah, this guitar, it feels great. It's very comfy. The roasted wood just feels so good to the hand. It's very dry. Also, I forgot to mention like nickel frets. These were a little weird at first when I first tried it out, because I was used to stainless steel, but after like you kind of like grease up the neck and do all that to it, they feel great. In conclusion, I recommend, if you're able to find this, I recommend you get it, because this is a good bang for the buck. I'm looking forward to switching out the pickups and just comparing them. I don't know when it's going to be done, but it's something I do have in mind. The locking tuners are great. The bridge is great. The neck, like the temperature just dropped to the 40s and it stayed the same. There was no budge. It looks cool, and the stock pickups are actually not all that bad. Like as you heard, like one thing I do have a complaint though is like they're not aggressive enough. I feel like they're missing that bite. Like yeah, when I put it on the single coil option, it does clean up a bit, but it doesn't give you that twang. It cleans up and it sounds very nice and chimey, but yeah, there's not enough grit to it. Like I couldn't even, like, after the fact of me recording that tone section, I went through a couple of different plugins to try to find something that would give me like a Fender-ish type of like tone, twang kind of thing. Yeah, it just wasn't as easy. So I guess, you know, I mean, it's not a genuine single coil, so I mean, I get it, but whatever bare knuckle I get will get me at least way closer to there than this. And also with the bridge pickup, it's very clean, it's very articulate, but it's not angry enough. I need something that's pissed off. I have this guitar in drop C. I have heavy ass gauge strings on it. I'm looking for that attack. I'm looking for that growl. And unfortunately, it just doesn't give me what I want. Like, I know the Aftermath and like the Juggernaut would get me what I want, but I already have an Aftermath on the Strat, and I think it would be pretty cool to get Rabea's bare knuckle pickup on here. But I need to see a couple more videos on it, because it would be some shit if I end up coming here and it sounds pretty much identical, and I'm just like, well, I just wasted $200 on the shipping, like about $200 on something that was so subtle it made no actual difference. So the plan is Rabea's pickup, but if that changes, well, you'll find out when I upload a video saying Chapman versus the Aftermath or Juggernaut or something. And like, I like the Juggernaut too. My homeboy has it on a guitar that's in drop C, and it is just a mean pickup. But I know how that sounds, and if I really wanted to, I'm pretty sure I can ask to borrow it if I really want to record with it. So that kind of makes me want to lean towards Rabea's pickup. But anyway, that's it for this video. Check out Zombie Penguin Studios on anywhere you stream music. My other band, Man the Moon, Womsky, all the links are down below. I also have merch. If you like the logos that I be putting up on like my covers and whatnot, you can like do it in a shirt, jacket, or whatever options they have there. There's a shit ton. Support your boy. I get a tiny fraction of that as a kickback. And like and subscribe. Until then, peace.